In today's lesson, we will learn English through story, and today's story is The Salesman. Be sure to stay until the end. After today's story, I will have a few pop quiz questions. Are you ready? Let's go. Jack is a bachelor. He works in downtown Chicago as a car salesman. Jack sold vehicles for over 15 years. Before being a salesman, Jack was a painter. While painting a house one day, Jack fell off the roof and broke his leg. After visiting his physician, Dr. Raymond said he needed to take better care of himself. He then decided to change careers. He started selling cars and realized he enjoyed his new line of work. Though he did not have to worry about serious injury, selling cars was a bit stressful at times, but the money was great. So he kept at it. For the past 15 years, every morning on his way to work, Jack stops at a donut shop and buys 3 chocolate donuts and a cup of coffee. Jack drank his coffee black, no exceptions. He did not like cream or sugar because they gave him gas. Jack would sit by the window and watch the cars drive down the road. Most people were headed to work since it was early. While eating his sugary breakfast, Jack would wonder and daydream about what he might sell that day. Once Jack sold 3 cars in one day. It had been a year since he did that, but it was a memorable accomplishment. As Jack began to depart from the donut shop, he purchased an additional dozen donuts to take to work for the other employees. Jack likes this morning routine because it is relaxing. He doesn't have to cook breakfast or wash the dishes. He gets to take a stroll and read the morning headlines on his phone. While walking to work with his coffee cup and donuts, Jack began to have a sharp pain in his chest. He stopped walking and leaned against a nearby light post. Breaking out in a sweat, Jack began to panic. He wanted to make it to his office quickly and safely, so he continued walking 4 blocks to the car lot. After 2 hours at work, Jack realized it was a slow day. He thought about calling Dr. Raymond. The last time Jack went to the doctor, it was for a broken leg. The doctor told him to take care of himself. Jack left work early to get a checkup. Jack said to himself, "What could be wrong? I walk to work. I don't climb roofs. What is happening to me?" On his way to his physician, Jack grabbed another donut as a snack. When Jack arrived at Dr. Raymond's office, he had butterflies. He was so nervous, he went to the restroom before getting a physical. While in the bathroom, Jack had more tightness in his chest and shortness of breath. Jack was hysterical and baffled. Dr. Raymond welcomed him and said he would do a basic physical and some blood work to investigate the problem. Jack calmed down but was still concerned about his health and career. Would Jack have to switch careers again? Would he be able to sell another car? There were so many questions coming to Jack's mind. After 30 minutes, the doctor returned with some of the results. Well, Jack, Dr. Raymond said, it's not a broken leg. The joke broke the tension Jack was having. Very funny, Doc, he said. So what's going on? Jack curiously questioned. The doctor told Jack to stop eating foods that are high in fat. Jack immediately thought about all the donuts he ate each day. Jack replied, Doc, you don't have to sell me. I will take better care of myself. The next morning, Jack walked to work, same as usual. This time, he stopped at the market and grabbed some fruit. The end. Let's test your comprehension. Here's today's pop quiz questions. Let's see if you can get them correct, and leave your answers in the comment section. What is a routine? Number 2, what is a bachelor? Number 3, why did Jack sell cars? And sell is spelled wrong. That should be S-E-L-L. Number 4, who was Jack's physician? And number 5, why did Jack become ill? Let's see if you can get these correct. Make sure you number your answers down in the comments section. I would love to see who can get these all correct. Thank you so much for watching and listening to today's story. I hope that you have learned English just a little bit better. And if you have, make sure you leave me a like. And I hope you join me on my next lesson. Have a great day.